Alright Keith, this is Jeremy from Lamp Shop. I'm going to try and show you how to disassemble these connectors so you can switch them over. Some tools that you'll need, a couple varieties of small screwdrivers. Needle nose are handy, probably not necessary, and X-Acto knife's good to have, but hopefully whatever you have is sufficient if you don't have these exact things. Also, I broke my hand recently, so I'm really struggling. Hopefully you have better use of your fingers than I do, but let's try and walk through this. First thing that you're going to have to do, there's a zip tie that goes around here. I already pulled it off camera because it was really difficult for me to do with the cast. But just clip that off, either use the X-Acto and cut it, wire cutters, whatever, get that zip tie off. The next thing we're going to do is take off this cover. And the way that you do that is take something to pry with, these little screwdrivers. And you'll see that there's these little clips right there. So you're going to slide in like that and just pry back and get those clips out. So there's one. And there's the other. And this just rotates up and out. So now you can better see the wires. Next, this green thing here is the secondary terminal locks. So that's got to slide out before the terminals can come out. So again, just take something to pry with, and that'll slide right out. And at this point, there's nothing holding the wires in except for a small clip. So it takes some amount of force to get these out. It'll make a small click, that's fine. And just give them a good yoink, out they come. So all these are going to have to come out. And then when you're done, actually I recommend doing this one at a time. So take one out and put one back in. So it's just the opposite. So take your wire, just feed it in. Oop. And you'll hear that click again. Now, maybe you didn't hear the click, but it did click. One more thing to point out, this is off of a 2007 Trailblazer, so I'm not sure the terminals are going to be exactly populated as they are on your Colorado, but I don't know if you can see on camera. Let's see. So where the wires go, there's a hole, and then some of them don't have that hole. No problem, all you do is just take your screwdriver and pop them out. So that's one thing a cast is good for. So you can kind of knock those out. And it wasn't clean, but it's good enough. You can get a wire in. So assembly is just the same. So just take this. The front end goes in first. So I don't know if you can see, but it kind of hooks in there. Then you push it down to latch. There you go. So those things that you popped out, those are back in. You put your TPA back in, slides in, and it should go easy. If it meets resistance, that means one of the terminals isn't seated. So you'll just have to go push it back and make sure those terminals are all set. And this guy's ready to go again. So real quick, some random PCM. Just going to engage on the PCM, slide, lock, good to go. Then to unlock, push the button, flip the lever, and yes, this is a bit of a pain in the butt, but it rocks back out. So you're basically doing all your transmission wires, maybe a few others, I don't know, maybe about 20. Once you get the hang of this, it shouldn't take you more than an hour. Just take your time, go slow, and hopefully all goes well. So good luck.